Try this again. Am I getting any sound? Am I getting any sound? What in the heck is going on? I don't understand what's happening. I really don't know. This is really odd. Super, super odd. Hmm. Don't know. Oh my god, this is becoming a disaster. Can anybody hear me and see me? Because if so, great. If not, terrible. Okay, well now I'm getting some green dots, so that must mean something's working. Dear Jesus, this is being a pain for me. I don't know why, because I don't have any other tabs open. Okay. I need tech support here, man. Need tech support real bad. Now I can't get back into. Oh, okay. Hold on, Amanda. I'll save you. Try this link. There we go. Hopefully I can see and hear perfectly fine. Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay. I'm getting Amanda back into this now. Welcome back. Sorry about. Oh my god. There we go. Jeez. Took forever. Yeah, I had to send Amanda the other link too because I hate when YouTube is not being friendly right now. You're absolutely right, Amanda. You're absolutely right. Gotta love technology. Yes, I need tech support. Because here it's just me. So, and I just figured, if it was like refreshing the page, it would just refresh the thing. But no, it cuts everything off. It ends the stream, it ends everything. So, take two. Hello, everybody. um, yeah. So for what happened in the other chat, I get to stand up again. There's the outfit. There we go. Maybe YouTube just cannot handle my sexiness. Who knows? I do not know. But yeah. So and it's so odd because it's like we got a new router and our speed is, it's up to speed. It's definitely up to speed. It's not as slow as it used to be. So yeah, it's crazy. Um yeah, technology is the end all be all of everything. So um yeah, at okay, I'm checking things. Trying to see, if Dumari's gonna join or whoever. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. Yeah. But yeah, so is everybody doing well? I'm doing well. Doing a lot better than what I was before. There we go. Hello, Amanda. You're back. Glad to have you back. Welcome back. Yeah, I have no idea. What the I know, it's crazy. I guess I've got work at 2. National choir auditions today. Best of luck. You're gonna kill it. I'm trying not to burp on camera. My God. And I ate like rather early. I've been on Jeff time lately, so I've been getting up at like 6:30 in the morning on my days off, and it's like, it's like why? But yeah, so as I was saying, I'm getting Amazon packages delivered today. It's gonna be fun. Um, it's nothing special that I'm getting delivered. So, yeah. So Carly, Amanda, questions. If you have any questions, send them my way. What did I get? Okay, so I ordered a lamp dimmer because I thought that we had one at the house here, and it turns out we did not. So I ordered one off of Amazon, and then also LED candles, but they're like the small ones, but they don't have the like the little lithium ion batteries. They have like they come in a rechargeable thing. So, as they die, I can just put it onto like the charging pad and then it'll charge. So, because I'm trying to be a little bit more eco-friendly and not have things eat a lot of batteries when it's not necessarily um made for it. 'Cause, yeah, and it's like I mean, the reviews were kinda mixed on it, but, everybody has an opinion when it comes to reviews, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, I didn't really like it because it didn't work for me." And it's like, well, that's your opinion, and plus, you're probably so, non-patient that, you're just gonna get upset about anything. Any voice play stuff? Not yet. No, I'm gonna be honest, and Eileen, I think, is on the same page as me when it comes to this. I'm not a huge fan of In the Mountain King. Like the song, yes, but the merchandise, eh, I don't know. I just think the design was rushed a little bit, but that's just me. So, but I don't know. I might go back and I might look um at maybe some of the merch and get myself either a sweater or something because it's fall. So I love it. I just got mine. Yeah, maybe it looks better than it does in the picture because sometimes that happens. Sometimes you'll look at something that's in the picture and then it'll look better. Mine is the mint green one. Oh yeah, the mint in the Mountain Queen is what it is. So yeah, I mean I guess don't judge a book by its cover in most things, but for that, I don't know. It just seemed a little rushed, but that's just me. That's my opinion. There I go talking about opinions. Haven't ordered the Mountain King one yet, but I will. Oh yeah, go do that. I mean, I'm just gonna say, like, I just threw this outfit together like early this morning just for something to do, and I feel sexy. Never. So this is a confidence booster for me. Yeah, if you want to feel more sexy, just take fashion tips from Jeff, and you'll be good. No wonder he's the fashionista of voice play. He's got some great, you know, fashion sense. So I don't know if it's backed by Kathy or what, but I'm also trying to hit some high A's this morning while watching this because, choir. Oh, good old high A's. I love that. Slurp. It's always with the slurping. I love his outfits. Yes. There are some good freaking outfits out there. High A's this morning. I don't even think I can hit a high A this morning. I mean, damn, even trying to hit what was it, that low G that I sent you, Carly? I think is what that is. Oh my god. Mm-mm. Too early for that business. I mean, even though they say that like low notes are easy, even if it's just him in a tank and a hat. Oh, yes. Went to a B flat earlier, but I'm trying to save my voice. Oh, yeah, save it. But still, that is very impressive. B flat. It's impressive. Or is it B sharp? I forget. Well, you know what? While I'm here, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Is it a sharp or a flat? Where is it? Intervals. Carly knows all about intervals. Haha. Flat. Okay, flat. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Because, let me see. Where the hell is it? Oh, okay. If I could spell, that would be great. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So, with jeans, yes. Yes. D goes with the B. Carly, we are not having this conversation again. We are not having it. So, it's funny because I picked up this book thinking that I was going to read it and no. I mean, I only got to like I think it was like chapter 3 and then I stopped cuz I got confused. So, I was like this book is way too hard for me to understand. So, yeah. And it's like learn music theory without skipping a beat. And it's like I mean, like yes, there were certain things in it that helped me. Like I can sight read slightly, very, very slightly. Like I could only read maybe 1 or 2 lines, but then other than that, it's like, man, nope. It's like I think cuz like I'd have to learn music theory I think by doing it physically. Like I would have to learn on a piano in front of me in order to get it cuz I'm so much more of a visual learner as opposed to just like on paper. Cuz like if you pull up a piece of sheet music and you tell me to sight read, I'm going to be like, "What?" It's like I'm just going to have no idea. Like my brain does not process it that way. Practicing right reading for sight reading for years and it's still difficult. I have a cord in the way and it's making it difficult for me to read. So Carly, you said you had questions or you were trying to come up with questions. So send those my way if you got any. I know that you're busy, but you know, questions, damn it, questions. I'm glad that Carly and I are friends. I'm the only person that could probably say damn it or shut up to her and she wouldn't get offended. She loves me too much for that. I would hope. Anyway, because I love her. She's just a sweetheart. And Amanda is too. Amanda's sweet. Amanda is amazing talented with art. Damn. I get a shut up on a daily basis. It's only because you keep on bragging about you being a soprano. I don't brag about me being an alto. Alto with a bass range. Don't know how that works, but anyway. That was just one of my friends had said. I'm trying to get an Apple iPad for drawing. I did order one but I had to send it back because I'm trying to be cheap and I ordered an iPad Air 2. Right. That kind of confuses me because I'm not in the loop of like iPad Air 2, iPad Air, whatever. I just know that if it comes out of Apple, it's like iPads. They stopped doing updates for the iPad Air 2. Oh, okay. My dad has an iPad. Speaking of my dad, it's his birthday today. So, but he's not here. He and his girlfriend decided to take a trip. So, I'm allowing them to do whatever it is that they want to do. So, probably going to text him later and wish him happy birthday. iPad Pro 2020 and is one of their Apple Pencils, which is super nice for drawing. Yeah, it's funny with iPad because they keep updating everything and they keep updating the software and they can't like update it from a certain version to the next. Like you always have to buy a new piece of equipment in order to get what you want. My phone cost me absolutely nothing. So that was always fun because a phone or a friend lended it to me This is the good thing that you get when you have friends who work in the technology department, where it's like they'll give you things that they don't want that still are in like not mint condition, but pretty good condition, and they'll give it to you for free. If you could meet anyone in the world, alive or dead, who would it be? Ooh, alive or dead? Who would it be? Um, hmm. This is tough. I mean, we already know like the first answer that I would give. It's pretty it's a given, but I think just because he's now dead and he's been dead for a while, I would say Chester Bennington of Lincoln Park. I would have loved to have meet that man because just from what I have seen and from what, fans have said about him when they've met him in person, he just seems like a super, super, super nice guy. He just seemed to be the guy who had everything together, even though he was going through mental hell. So, yeah, Chester Bennington of Lincoln Park. Absolutely. That and Chris Cornell. I would have loved to have met Chris Cornell. So, that's for, a lot of people who aren't into heavy alternative music, but yeah. I'm just on a budget. Budgeting is tough. I mean, really, because it's like I want to spend all my money on stuff that I probably don't necessarily need, but I'll still do it because it's YouTube, man. Favorite childhood TV show slash movie. Ooh. Um, favorite childhood okay, so I think for TV shows, let me see. What was one of my favorites when I was growing up? Um, okay, so I'll answer Carly's and then I'll answer Amanda's because they're on the same wavelength. Favorite childhood TV show, I'd have to say probably would have been um it was a show called George Shrinks. It was on when I was a kid. Um And, yeah, I used to watch it religiously before I'd go to school. Same with Looney Tunes. I was a Looney Tunes kid. They censored the hell out of that show now, which is really sad because it was like on the weekdays or even on weekends, I'd wake up at like ridiculous hours of the morning and go watch Looney Tunes because it was Saturday morning cartoons, and that was the best thing that you could ever ask for on a Saturday. And they don't do that now. They don't do that. 'Cause they say that it's like, "Oh, it's too violent for the kids these days," and it's like, well, they're learning about the real world. So what if a rabbit comes up to you and hits you on the head with a baseball bat? Like, come on. Question, favorite movie? Uh, okay, favorite movie. I would say probably the one movie that gets a lot of replay in that has probably gotten the most replay in my whole entire existence from childhood to now has been The Lion King. It is a staple in my life that I have kept for so long. I absolutely love Lion King. I don't know because it's like um I guess just because it came out when I was born, enjoyed it, watched it all the time. But when you're watching it as an adult, it's like, holy crap. Like just the lessons that you learn in those movies when you're growing up and you get a better conception of it. It's like, oh man, you should visit Six Flags. I probably should. I probably wouldn't though, because I probably wouldn't go on any of the rides and it would just be like a waste of a trip. But it might be on my bucket list sometime in the near future. I've almost been doing this for 20 minutes. That's fine. Fright Fest is the best. Ooh, Fright Fest. Carly would not like Fright Fest. Unless if she's already been to Fright Fest, then. She probably knows all about it. Yeah, that sounds scary. Yeah, see? Filling your dreams to the brim with fright. No, I have not. I'm scared to go. Yeah, see? Told you. Told you she'd be scared. I know you too well, Carly. I know you too well. I can't do roller coasters. I have to do like the tame ones. Um we're talking Disneyland. Like that was like my first exposure to actual like roller coasters. Cannot do the ones that, twirl you around and make you sick. I cannot do that. Cannot do them. I'm always scared. Yeah. Yeah, I had to readjust myself because my butt was sore. A little bit of acting for you there. I'm always scared. It's true. Yeah, so what else have I okay, so yeah, I guess I have to reiterate. So the podcast is done, narration is out, and then the live chat is happening for a second time because um the first one kind of broke out on me, so I'll be sending out the replay to all y'all soon. Um yeah, this has been fun so far. I actually enjoy it. I mean, all of the technicalities out of the way. I've enjoyed it. So, um any other points of interest? Anything you want to know? It's one kid coaster that it's a lot of fun called Harley Quinn's Crazy Train. No loops whatsoever. Oh, good. My brain is slowly trying to spit out more questions. That is fine. I am here. My coffee is getting cold and not drank, so I don't know if you can see that. It's all the coffee I have left in there. Yeah. So, and like those questions can be anything and everything. I am an open book when it comes to questions. Gonna drink water because caffeine is good, but you need to have water. It's a very tall glass. As a BRB. Amanda, why are you leaving? Probably had to go pee, didn't you? If you're going pee, make sure to use the bidet. So then it washes up your hee hee. Okay, question. If you were a horror movie director, which movie would you turn into a horror film? Like turning a happy Disney movie into something terrifying. Ooh. Hmm. Well, since we're on kind of the topic of Disney, let me think. Because I did see um like this was years ago, but I do remember seeing a fan make a Lion King horror trailer, and I was really excited for that because I was like, that is just a different arc. And I've seen some of those on like TikTok and Facebook where it's like, what if this was a horror movie? I would say, gosh, that's tough. Um, I mean, you could probably turn Princess Bride into a horror movie. Take out the love romance and then just turn it into like Wesley's not who he says he is. He's not this sweet, sweet man. He is a mass murderer. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'd be good as a horror movie director. But just to take some of those very light-hearted movies and turn it on its head to where it's in a completely different arc in a completely different world. That's that's always fun. And there's people that can do that a lot better than I can. So, let me see. And like as far as Disney goes, let me think of like a Disney movie that might be good for that. Um yeah, because Lion King already has that like Hamlet arc. So, but I'd say like, I don't think they'd be able to do it for Milan because then there'd be kind of cultural indifferences happening there. Um, but yeah, I would say like, I don't know, Rapunzel. You could make Rapunzel into a horror movie. Simple. I mean, they kind of did. Like, they made Mother Gothel a lot of a villain in that instance. So, or like, not Rapunzel, Tangled. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen that one. So, I think that's if you could switch vocal parts for a day, what would you pick? Like alto to soprano. I would probably say that I would want to have a little bit more rock tenor, or just at least like somewhere in the tenor range, because it's like I can sing a little bit higher, but I just haven't practiced it enough to where it's like it sounds good in a sense. I mean, even though people have told me that it's like, oh no, you sound great when you sing higher, but it's like, I don't know, man. Just focus too much on singing low, and then it kind of messes up things. But yeah, I would love to have a soprano range. I mean, I get up there, but to sing like consistently because I just don't have the practice, and no, would not happen. We lost Amanda. The bidet ate her. Um, yeah, I would definitely go for soprano. Soprano or tenor, not the bidet. Yes, the bidet. I'm bringing it back. Yeah, if I could choose to have like Ellie's voice for a day, damn, I would love to have that. Soprano is fun, but not fun at this. Yes, well, because soprano is just like up there. It's like with bass. It's almost the same. Like with bass, for certain like certain notes that you try to hit, you try to get the resonance and you try to get down there. But then it's like once you get down there, it's like you just have to try so hard to get those notes out. And then it's like, I mean, even with soprano, like if you're trying to hit G6 or, even G7 sometimes that people can hit, it's a how? Like it's like I would suspect that you'd be either extremely lucky or like with the E1 that I hit there, that was like sheer luck. Like I had practiced it, sure, but for me to even get that close with that much resonance, I was like, I was just lucky that I managed to get it out of my system. Then I went back and I listened to my old voice memos and I was like, holy cow. Like just the amount of progress that has been made over like how long has it been? Like 2, 3 years that I've been doing this. So people look at me and go, "Oh, you're an alto." Then I burst out and start singing high G's and A's. Yeah, that's like people who have heard me sing. They're like, "Oh, you're like you're an alto," and then it's like I'll be hitting subharmonics, and it's always hilarious because to um I went up to one of my coworkers and I did um the second like the kind of the second bass drop in Ain't No Sunshine. So it's like in the verse of like well like the second verse. So it's like I wonder this time where she's gone. No, I wonder if she's gonna stay. So, like, for me to drop that in front of somebody when I am super nervous when it comes to other people hearing it, I mean, let alone me doing it on camera right now for the world to see, that took a lot of courage and a lot of, confidence that I did not think that I would have had. So, yeah. And then, just the look on people's faces, like, when I managed to do it, I'm like, "Oh my god," and I will never forget, there was this one moment where we were all at work, and, Country Roads by John Denver was playing, and all of us were singing along with it together, and then it was like I was taking the bass line in that whole thing, so I kinda gave it the Jeff treatment, if you will. I got the strangest looks from people, but I was like, "I am having fun." So it's like, I don't really care how weird you're looking at me right now. I am enjoying this. So, we have 4 people here today. That's fun. Yay. Yay for 4 people. This is how I like it because it's really, kinda quiet. So, yeah, 31 minutes. Perfect. Yeah, I have nothing else to do today. I don't have a lot to talk about. Well, I mean, I have stuff to talk about. Hello, I'm back. My mom and I are fighting about couches right now. Oh no, the couch debacle still going on. I'm sorry. So Amanda, we thought that the bidet ate you, but you survived. So that's good. So Carly's been hitting me with questions. So Amanda, your turn. Anytime. Anytime. It didn't just wash her hoo-ha. It swallowed her. Oh god. Sometimes I forget that I'm even live. Hunter, am I drinking cow juice? No, it's coffee, damn it. It's coffee. It's brown coffee. Well, I mean, I guess technically it does have cow juice in it. Ooh. Favorite Halloween candy. Okay, so my favorite Halloween candy of it's not that. um okay, favorite Halloween candy. I think I would have to say when I used to go out and I used to get Halloween candy when I was a kid, all those years ago, fun time. I would have to say probably my favorite would have been okay, so there was I think it was a Jawbreaker, I believe, and it was called a Fireball, and it was about like this big around, and you would pop those things into your mouth, and your mouth would just be instantly on fire because it was just like a um, cinnamon flavored jawbreaker. And like as you're sitting there, you're just like, oh my god, my mouth is on fire. Like it was so good. But it was like, this is crazy for kids to ever have that in their explosion. Yes. I'm not gonna explode. I'm gonna try not to explode. Um, yeah, it was just those were super, super good. Same with the gummy vampire teeth. If I got some of those, I was like super lucky. Um, and yeah, let me see. Chips were always good. I mean, because like if you had candy corns, So okay, so there's candy corns, and then what was your thoughts on like the little like kind of the same thing as candy corn, but it was like pumpkins? Did you ever have the pumpkins? Those are super good because I remember that there was different kinds of candy corn too. There was like the white, yellow, and orange, and then there was I think it was white, brown, and orange. The pumpkins were better. Yes, I tend to agree. But the thing is, I used to eat those like crazy, and I used to give myself such a stomach ache that I would be sick. So I don't do that anymore. And they're crazily hard to find these days. Reese's Pieces, chocolate ones, yes, chocolate ones. What other candy did I ever come across? I just always loved it when, people in the neighborhood would just give you like an assorted bag full of candy and like they just drop that in there because they'd make like their own collection, whether it be like junior mints, junior caramels, guys. Junior caramels. I ate that funnel cake last night and oh my god. Yeah. You said your stomach was hurting. Um I remember I went to the neighborhood once and got a whole freaking candy apple. And, like, it was still hot. The caramel was still hot on this apple, and I'm like, "You are, like, one of the best people." York peppermint patties, yes, yeah. Okay, to flip it on its head here, the worst candy that I had ever tasted in my life that I do not touch to this day. I would literally go through my Halloween candy and I would sort it out because I'm like, "You get the hell out of my candy. Like, you do not belong in my candy." Um, I can't remember what it was, but it was like little taffy, but it was like the most shittiest taffy that pardon my French, but it was just like the most shittiest taffy. And I think it used to have like a skull on the wrapping or either a witch or something. And it's like I tried it and I'm like, ugh. Like I thought it was like taffy. I think it was like taffy covered licorice or something because it just, ugh, it was awful. And I would just separate it from all my candy. I'm like, you go back to wherever place in hell you spawned from. 'Cause oh, they were just terrible. I was like, "Why do people go out and buy this crap?" Like, it's just this is not candy. This is disgusting is what it is. But, and then if you found the houses that had the big candy bars and um, the big, cans of pop, oh, man. Would add extra weight to your pillowcase, obviously, but, man. I used to get, like, 3 or 4 pillowcases full of candy. So yeah, I think that probably about sums it up for Halloween candy. So good. So good. Yeah, there's like candy apples, chips, big cans of pop. I remember getting 2 in the same year, and I was like, from the same house, because like they just chalked them out. Like they were just like, here, you want pop? Go get pop. Sadly, it was grape pop, so I wasn't super happy about it, but I dealt with it. I was always scared of the dark, so my mom would tell the neighborhood that I'd be coming at like 6 o'clock. Oh, just to give them, advance notice. Well, since we're on the topic of Halloween, I guess I could probably talk about some of the Halloween costumes that I did. So, um, when I was younger, I remember I went as a paramedic. Um, then I went as Clifford, which is funny because I was like super short. I was like the shortest Clifford that I ever could be. But I used to live that costume for years. Favorite Halloween event? I would say just like favorite Halloween events would have been any sort of like movie marathon. If anybody was holding one, I would go and I would watch, watching scary movies during long hours of the night. Super fun. Or just sleepovers, like just Halloween parties. Didn't matter like how cliche or how silly they were. It was just so fun. Um, yeah, I went as Cleopatra one year. Um, went as a knight. I've gone as Maleficent. Made the helmet myself out of duct tape, uh, tinfoil, and have I ever been to a haunted house or a haunted corn maze? Okay, so this is interesting. I have been to a haunted house. Not that I ever really believed that it was a haunted house, but there is a lot of story about it because apparently it had belonged to this old lady and she had lived up to like her 90s. And The story went was that, and I don't know, like, if this was just word of mouth, but the story was that it was like, if you could go in this house and you could spend at least an hour in this house without things going absolutely weird, um, you may not be able to be in the presence of. Oh, you mean the ones with the scare actors? No, I have not been in the ones with the scare actors. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, actually, legit, I was actually in a haunted house because the story was that the lady had lived up to her 90s and then she passed away and she lived alone. Um, her cat was still on the premises after she died, and yeah, it was really weird because it's like you'd be in there and the cat would like be in the corner of like the kitchen, let's say. And then it would just be, like, lurking around the corner, and it'd be looking at you, and it would just be, like, growling at you, and it's like, it did not matter what how you approach this cat, he just did not like you, and, he'd be in one corner, and then he'd be gone, and it's like, "'Kay, this is creepy," and then it's like, we had stood in the kitchen. And, like, I think they had kinda tried to hype it up just for the benefit of, like, "Oh, this is a haunted house, ugh." But it was so weird because it's like, we're just walking along in here, and, like, they're telling us the history of the house and, like, how old it is and whatnot, and then all of a sudden, you hear, "Bang!" And, like, you turn around, and one of the cupboards that was open was closed. It had just slammed shut, and it's like, "Okay, this is weird." And, yeah, so that was pretty scary, and I was about maybe 15, 16 at the time. So, scary, scary stuff. And, I know you would have, Carly. I know. Um, yeah, it, was terrifying. It was really terrifying. But yeah, I've definitely wanted to go to the ones with the scare actors because I've watched how they've been done, and I've always been intrigued. I've been super intrigued. So, yeah, haunted corn mazes? No. I don't think I live anywhere close to a place that has haunted corn mazes. I've been in a corn maze, like for harvest, picked out some pretty neat pumpkins, but yeah, pumpkin carving, ugh, was never really my thing. I have to go to 10 in October. I'm not ready. You'll be fine, Carly. You'll be fine. 10 haunted houses. Yay. Well, thank goodness my cat's calmed down because this morning he was like running around like crazy. Well, he just took a poo, so he was about 10 pounds lighter, so he could actually have the momentum to exercise and run around the house. But I digress. Yeah, that was a really good question, Amanda. I appreciate that one. I really appreciate that. There's one that my mom and I found that, and I've never been inside it, but you can see through the windows and you can tell that there was a lot of dolls in it. Ugh. Nope. Dolls. Can't do the dolls. Mm-mm. I'm with you, Carly. I can't. I mean, even watching Annabelle, ugh, can't. Like, even Dead Silence. I mean, ugh, nope. Or just as Jeff would say, ooh. I played a doll in my haunt and got scared of my own costume. It wasn't okay. It wasn't ole. It was not Spanish. Mm. I mean, were you trying to play a doll in front of a bull? There was like a baby doll sitting in one of the windows. I thought for sure its head. Oh, mm. That reminds me of Spirit Halloween, where there was an actual animatronic baby, Like the one that Eileen has, like the ones that you can buy, like the zombie babies, and then there was one that was animatronic and its head spun, and I'm like, oh no, like nope, it was terrifying. I need to go to Spirit Halloween, you guys. Oh my god, I haven't been there yet. Need to go. Just jumped up from a bed and started chasing people. Haha, that was fun. Like it looked like a very old doll. Ugh. There's something about the super old ones that just creep me the hell out. It's just ugh. Yeah. I mean, like, for the antique collectors in the world, that would be like their best buy. But at the same time, it's like, nope. You go ahead and do what you want with that thing, because I am not going to have it. Yeah. My manager wanted me to hold a doll while performing, and I was like, absolutely not. Yeah, no. I feel you on that. There's just something about dolls. And it's even worse with like that whole uh, you know, thing around Annabelle and how it's an actual like there's an actual thing that, is like there's an actual doll that's legit haunted, so it's like, nope. Kill it with fire. Cast it back to the gates of hell. Mm. I am officially out of coffee, you guys. It's not good, but that's okay. The day is still young. I can have more. More coffee. Yeah, this has been fun so far. No, I have to go. I got work on my auditions. Enjoy the rest of the chat. Hopefully, no scares. Enjoy, Carly. Best of luck with your auditions. Best of luck at work. And we will talk soon. Yeah, have fun. Best of luck. And Amanda, if you're still here, I will enjoy talking to you as well. It'll be just you and me. It'll be a private thing. My mom has an old baby doll carriage and she wants to find a doll to put in it. And I'm like, no, have it blessed by a priest first. Exactly. Have it blessed by something or just don't even touch it. Gives me bad vibes of Rosemary's Baby. Good lord. I need an old priest and a young priest. Oh god, that scene. The real Annabelle doll. Ugh. Ugh. No. Yeah, no, that would not be touching that doll with a 39.5 foot pole. Forget the box. Put that box inside of an indestructible box and then blow it up in a minefield. Like, put some kryptonium on it. Send it to the land of Krypton. Have Superman deal with it. Jesus Christ. Have you ever seen that thing? Yes. It's freaking Raggedy Ann gone mental. It's like, ugh. I mean, I even looked into like The Conjuring, like the fable around The Conjuring, and just reading that or seeing it, I'm just like, ugh, no. Nope, nope, no. I used to have a Raggedy Ann doll. Yeah, I mean, everybody used to have Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy. Yep, Ann and Andy. And ever since, nope, can't do it. Cannot do it. One of my grandmas used to have a Raggedy Ann, and I'm so glad that I didn't get it. I think one of my cousins has it. So if my cousin is possessed in the next, you know, 10, 20 years, sorry. I don't know. There used to be things moving in our house. No. No, 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 no. 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 It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Man. Trying to think if I ever had one of those experiences. I think I did, but it wasn't where things were moving in the house. I just remember one night um I think I woke up in the middle of the night, and, like, this was when I was younger, and, woke up in the middle of the night, and I could hear moaning in the house, and everybody else was asleep, but I could just hear this wailing that was happening from in the house, and then it's like, I get up in the middle of the night, go to the hallway, and then I could have sworn, and I don't know because the dark always plays tricks on you, but I could have sworn that I had saw, like, a shadow go past me, and I'm like, "Mm-mm." I'm like, "I will pee in my bed. If I have to get up and walk to the bathroom, I will pee in my bed because I know at least my bed is safe." It's not the cleanliest thing to do, but mm-mm. I'm not dealing with that shit. Uh-uh. And then there was that one Halloween when I was giving out candy, and, I was sitting in the living room, I would think, because I was watching TV at that time, and, we had all of our Halloween decorations up and lit for trick-or-treaters to come, and, um and then there was, like, this one kid that came up to, like, our front bay window, and, like, he just screams like a freaking banshee and, like, just pounds on the window. Scared the living bejesus out of me, but he was, like, wearing his, like, he was a neighborhood kid, like, we knew the kid, and, like, we knew that it was, like, planned for them to scare us. So, it was, like he was one of the neighbors' kids that we were good friends with, but, oh my god, he had planned that perfectly. His execution was perfect. Um, but yeah, he was wearing like it wasn't even like a scream mask, but it was like some of those like demented masks that you just buy from Spirit Halloween, like just the ones that are hanging on the wall. But yeah, he just like screamed and just bang, bang, bang on the window. And I was like, okay, dude, you scared me. Good job. 10 points. Um, I used to just pee in my room. Yeah. I mean, I wet the bed for years. I think I wet my bed until I was, like, 13. Just had a very, um, just had a very quick bladder. It doesn't happen so much anymore. I grew out of that. Used to always be so embarrassed when I did it, though. But, my parents would be like, "No, it happens. It's a kid thing. You're fine. So you'll grow out of it." So, yeah. And don't mean the bed. I would just go in a corner. Oh, well, when you gotta go, right? Like, that's pretty much how it is. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You just gotta go, you just gotta go. I mean, I deal with, residents that do that in garbage cans. It's always a surprise. Like, you wouldn't even leave my room, I was too scared. Oh, I wouldn't even leave my room, I was so too scared. Sometimes nighttime is crazy. Nighttime gets spooky. Fear of the dark, man, fear of the dark. I did not have that much fear of the dark. Actually, no, I used to have terrible fear of the dark. I used to have my night lights on, and, it was terrible because I remember watching Carrie, Brian De Palma's version of Carrie, Stephen King adaptation, and, I remember the statue of Jesus that was in that movie. Oh, that thing haunted me for nights on end. I remember waking up and I would think that that was in my room somewhere. It just used to be one of those images that just stayed in my mind forever. So, yeah. Nothing else really scared me in that movie, except for the very end. The very end scared me, but the Jesus Christ, the statue of Jesus. Ugh. No, no, no. Black ghosts. Oh yeah, black ghosts. Scary. Think I'm gonna wrap this up here. Amanda, if you have any suggestions for what you want me to do for next month, via narration, via um, anything, let me know. Hit me up with it because I need suggestions. I need stuff to do. Um, I'm still working on Carly's video. It's about 90% finished. I got everything recorded, so now I just have to go through, edit, piece it all together, and then hope and pray to God that it works um, time-wise. So that'll be coming out soon. So I have until the end of October. No, he did not get back to me. But I get it. Busy guy, super busy guy. So yeah, I think he forgot at this point. I mean, I don't know. He might have seen his messages, but he just never got back to me. So I may hit him up again with another message and be like, "Hey, still waiting for the laugh there, buddy." But I mean, he's been busy with the renovations and getting his life back and calming down from red eyeliner. I still feel so bad. I want him to do it. I want him to do it too. I want him to do it so bad. I thought he was gonna do it in the video premiere, but he didn't. And I'm like, dude, my whole entire thought process of this whole entire thing, I was getting myself amped a lot more than I thought. So yeah, no, he didn't get back to me. So I'll hit him up again, maybe next week sometime. Just be like, "Hey, buddy." But, I said, I'm like, "Don't do it at my expense. Like, do it when you have the time." So, or maybe I'll hit Kathy up and I'll be like, "Kath, help." Nudge your husband, tell him laugh, send it. So, but it's like I don't know how I would have him like send it back to me if it's an audio file. I mean, he might just send it to me through Patreon or through my email. I sent him my email, so it's like he can send it to me that way. And I've been checking my junk folder like crazy. So it's like, I mean, maybe he might send it to me the beginning of October, perhaps. Yeah, so this has been fun. Thanks for coming by and chilling and hanging out. So yeah, any suggestions, Amanda? Send them my way. I'm gonna try to look up stuff for next month. Um, yeah, I still have a project in the works. So, I'm always doing things even when I don't feel like I'm doing things. I'm still always thinking about things and stuff. So, yeah, just send me whatever and I will get on it. So, I will see. Even if it's like for podcast episode or if it's for narration or just anything and everything. Even if you want like a different arc this month, send it my way. Oh gosh. And yeah, I will get on it. So, thanks so much for coming by. See you soon. Hurry back. See you real soon. Okay. Bye guys. Bye. No, that's a one. It's not. There we go.